Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a work vlog, so come to work with me. I already started with something we received from one of my clients in New Mexico. She needs a birth certificate from California to get an apostille, so she sent that over. We just got it. In this case, I have something that I haven't dealt with before, which is getting paid with a money order. I know. I tried very, very hard to tell her, like, hey, I do Zelle, we can do PayPal, Venmo, like QuickBooks, I'll invoice you, but that's how she wanted to pay me. So I was not going to pass up on it. I wanted to help her out either. So let me set you guys down. I'm also waiting. I'm actually also waiting for, I have a client that booked an appointment earlier to get a power of attorney done, and then she wants it translated in Spanish. I don't translate it myself, but I do have a translator. Let's see. Okay. So she put this in here. Awesome. I'm gonna get the power of attorney done and then scan that over to the translator. And okay, perfect. I'm not gonna show anything on camera. Okay, awesome. What's this? Hold on. Oh, okay. That's amazing. Okay, so she's actually a part of a legal service program for Catholic charities. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that, you guys. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, God. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. Awesome. Let me text her really, really quick so that I can let her know that I got it already. That is amazing. Hola, buenas tardes. Okay. Woohoo! So we're gonna have to deposit this today. Well, actually, the bank is closed already. I gotta cash it. So I gotta go tomorrow to the bank and get that cashed. But love this. I already have it ready to go, so I'm gonna prep this one too. Let me just get my stuff here. One sec. Or actually, I could just take it in this. So it's not, I'm not gonna complicate things. We're gonna keep it in this. Take it like that tomorrow. I have another one that I'm doing. So that's my goal is to consolidate my drives out to the Secretary of State, unless the client really needs an expedited service. But I'm trying to go like every Tuesday because I find that Tuesdays are the best days. All the other days I'm there for a lot longer, and I don't know, it's just, I mean, like 45 minutes is a long time for me to just be like waiting there, especially when I take my kids with me. Like, nada más aguantan for a little bit, 15 minutes tops. So I feel like Tuesdays are probably going to be the best days. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish prepping this, and then I'm going to just head downstairs so that I can meet. I had a client while I was coming over here. They're coming probably 20 minutes away of a drive. So they should actually be arriving anytime soon. So I'm just going to go prep downstairs. I don't bring my clients into my office space because it's too small, and there's just there's a mess in here. Yeah, because I never bring clients in here. So I'm gonna go downstairs and prep. I actually just wrapped up everything. It's 7:13 p.m. So unfortunately, one of my clients was unable to make it. She did have a last minute just thing going on, so we're gonna reschedule her. That was the one that was going to be the power of attorney with the translation. But my other client, which was more of like a, just like a super last minute one, she was able to make it. And Diosito, look, I feel like you're going to find this on my channel all the time. God always works in ways that maybe sometimes you're like, why didn't that come through for me? And he has something so much better for you. So let me tell you what happened. And you are not going to tell me that this was not God, okay? I spoke to the client that came in. I'm not going to say her name or anything, right? Just security purposes. It doesn't matter. But anyways, special needs mother, already something I have in common with her. I got to talking with her for about 35 minutes. And I feel like she really needed to, like, desahogarse. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes, like, I feel like the only time that I allow myself to, like, open up and be able to have conversations with others is when they are a parent to a child with special needs. And I kid you not, it's not like I know this beforehand, but it's always like a feeling. Like, I think I know what you're going through. You know what I mean? Or I don't know if you know what I mean, but before even knowing that she was a mother with children with special needs, and before her even knowing about me, we start talking, and we just like, you know, we just start like talking, you know, and she's going through her citizenship process, and she's just like telling me like a crazy life story. And I mean, all I can say is that she ended up exchanging the information from her lawyer, who she says he's, I haven't looked him up yet, but he's very popular on social media, and that's how she found him. She was like, you know, he would actually really benefit from having your service because he only speaks English and his wife speaks Spanish. And his wife is basically like the, you know, just like the translator, right? Between the clients that come in, and most of these clients are obviously like Spanish speaking clients for the most part. And so she was like, you know, like he has so many clients there, like I'm gonna send him your information, right? And before that she was like, you know, can I send like just like a picture of the documents to the lawyer so that he could just verify everything before I leave, because she literally had like a 20-something minute drive away from me. So she was like, you know, just so in case anything, he needs anything else or what. She just wanted to make sure things were done right. And I'm like, of course, do that. So she did that, and as she's doing that, you know, she's like telling me about her life story and like just everything. It was an amazing just conversation with her. And so she gets a response back from the lawyer, and she was like, oh, takes a picture of my card and sends it to the wife of the lawyer, and is like, this is the notary that helped me out. You know, she speaks Spanish. She was just like, she was very grateful that I was open at the time that I'm open right now, and that I took her in, and that I didn't overcharge her. It was gonna be $45, but she didn't have change, so I was like, $40 is fine. But she was very appreciative of that I was able to help her out. So she was like, hey, you know, like she speaks Spanish, she's mobile, she has her office here in West Covina. So I'm very grateful. Like I have a really good feeling that I'm gonna connect with the immigration lawyer, and we're gonna get a direct client right there. I know it. I know we are. And you know, my process with like becoming a paralegal and all that, I am telling you, when I get like emotional sometimes when I feel like this, but I know that God is with me, and I know that He's always watching out for me, and I know that things are going to play out in a certain way, bigger than what I could have ever imagined. And I know it always comes at the time that God feels like I'm ready to receive it and I can handle it, and I know that. We just got done with the last appointment. She was just running a little bit late, so she was literally like, it's not funny, but she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My husband ended up in the hospital. And I'm like, I hope he's okay. And she's like, oh no, he's fine. Sorry we're late. And I'm just like, yeah. Anyways, she was very thankful again for being open so late. I think I'm emphasizing a lot on that in this video because I had a video go a little viral on TikTok, and people were like, oh my gosh, you can't make any money doing that. She's a scammer. Like, what are you talking about? Only individual, like, I don't have a made up job. Like, what? And so I'm like, you're crazy. That's weird. So I have to emphasize, like, people need us, okay? There's no way that people don't need independent notary services, and especially mobile notary services. Come on now. So happy that we got that done. It is 7:30 now. I gotta go. I gotta make sure I take this other apostille order back. And then I gotta go pick up some pull-ups, mom duties, and we're done for the day. So in total, we made today 165. 165, and I got here around, the first appointment was supposed to be at 5:30. It's now 7:30. So, 2 hours, but also, just waiting in between the clients, I was able to get some content out. And like I said, I had a great conversation with the first client, which I know, si Diosito quiere, that's going to bring us a direct client with an immigration attorney. Hear me, okay? Because it's going to happen. Okay, I'm out, you guys. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. Any questions, feel free to ask me. You guys already know I'm more than happy to help. I have been getting a lot busier, so I am sorry if I lack on responding to everything, but thank God we're booked and busy, right? Thank God. I'll talk to you guys soon though, okay? Bye, take care.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days